Okay, so let's take a little bit more in-depth view at the CPA BC website. Why become a CPA? 40,000 accounting openings between 2019 and 2028, and 108,000 median compensation of BC CPAs. Let's take a quick look. Let's go to Work BC, which is a BC government website that talks about careers, and they do recognize uh, that financial auditors and accountants is one of the what they call high opportunity occupations, and they're saying a couple of things here. Job openings to 2031. 11,150. That's an awful lot less than 40,000. What's going on? Okay, let's go here and let's look at 2885 of a median hourly wage. So if we were to take 28.85 times 40 hours per week times 52 weeks in the year is $60,008. Now it seems to me that $60,008 is a lot less than 108. So what's going on here? Let's look a little bit more at the this particular career. Let's go to jobs and careers. Let's go to explore careers. Whoops, where are we? There, explore careers. And we're going to look at that NOC code, which is 1111, financial auditors and accountants. Okay, so now let's look at, first thing we're going to do is look at the workforce and employment statistics. Oh, before we look there, let's look at the job requirements. To qualify for the Chartered Professional Accountant CPA designation, those in this career must hold a bachelor's degree in any subject. So step back a little bit. This is a category 1111 that is restricted to CPAs. Okay, let's look at the workforce and employment. 27,300 workers are employed. Well, we saw from CPA BC's website that there are 38,000 members, but 27,300 are employed in this segment, financial auditors and accountants. So if we look at 27,300 divided by 38,000, about 71.84% of members, because you have to be a member to be in this category, 71.84% of members are in this category. That means there's about, so we have 27.3, so it's about 10 or 11,000 other positions that CPAs are engaged in, other careers. But let's take a look too at what the breakdown here is. And it looks like about 52%, so 3% are 15 to 24 years. I don't know how the heck you get to be a CPA at 15 years, but there you go. So that's probably mostly at 24 years. And then because you need a degree first, and then 2 years after. Okay, so you need a degree 2 years after. You get out of high school 15 or 16. I was 15 when I got out of high school, but that was Quebec. There was only grade 11 back then. Anyway, so we had so 15 years plus 4, 19. Yeah, you could have a degree and you could have 2 years experience, and you might get to be your designation at age 24. So 3% there, 49%. So about 52% are under 44 years of age or younger. But it is kind of an aging demographic because it means that, and remember this is 2016, it means that about 48% are over 44 years. A large number of them are nearing retirement. But I don't know how you get 40,000 out of here. Are we going to expand the profession? I don't know. We're going to have to replace some aging uh, accountants, aging CPAs who are aging out. But it's a little interesting where we find ourselves. Anyway, you can see this is a useful site. So we've got 27,300 workers employed here. And what are their earnings? 60,000. So 71, almost 72% of CPAs have a median income of $60,000, basically. But CPA BC is saying that the median income of 100% of CPAs is actually 108. I don't know how you get, remember, a median is a measure of central tendency. How do you get, if you add 28% of the workforce, how do you move from a median value of 60 up to 108? That would be very challenging, I would think. So I think this is a little dubious. Anyway, so you can see we're looking at Work BC, and we're getting some interesting information. One, that it doesn't look like there's that many job opportunities here. I'm not sure where they got that. And two, that 108,000 seems awfully high when 72% are at $60,000. And remember that this is an aging demographic. So if we go back to this this keeping the number, now let's look here at, there we go. We look here, and if we look at this infographic, it says that those are what your income should be at various levels in your career, and yet half the profession is nearing is over 45 years. They should be, so we should be talking about half the profession earning 127 to 157. But it looks like half the profession is only earning about 60, maybe 75, given that there are some senior positions in here. So it's a little doubtful. Okay, now let us go. One more thing we should check on. So we're going to go to the Canada Job Bank. Let's see what we get when we go to the Canada Job Bank. Let's see which one we should be looking at. Okay, and let's go to, we're going to look at a NOC code of 1111. I wonder if it'll find that NOC code. Okay, so it's finding those, but what we really want to do is job profiles, explore an occupation. So again, we're going to go 1111, accountant, search. And there's the wages. So in British Columbia, the median wage for an accountant, all accountants in that 1111 category, is $29.59, which is pretty similar. So we go 29.59 times 40 times 52, 61,547. So essentially the same number we're coming up with. And what is that 4872? So let's take 48.72 times 40 times 52, it's 101. So the top end of this group is only 101, and yet they're saying 108 is the median income. This doesn't even make it as as 108 for the entire group. So obviously there's got to be some other occupations in here, but we're starting to get a little bit concerned about the claim of 108,000 as a median income for accountants in Canada when 71.8% are working in that lowest uh, demographic, in that lowest group, where the median income is only 61, 62,000, 60,000. So what is CPA BC saying? If we look at the earning potential, 108 looks a little doubtful to me.